everybody, long time no see. This little video was taken in July last year, just before my operations, and it's about the highs and lows of me being in the camper van, and do I really want to carry on? Big question. The reason I'm saying this is because of my disability with my body and how am I coping with it? Can I cope with it? So here we go, off to Bakewell in the VW T6 in July 2025. I'm going to show you a little bit of what I got to do to just get the van set up to go if I want to go for a drive, because I've got to move forward a little bit. Yes, I do know my awning's still out, but I'm trying to get the seat done first. So I'm going to show you around. I've got to move that, twist that around. I've had to fold up the bed like that. The pop top I'm going to leave up, it's because I'm only going to be moving an inch, but I still need to move the awning, wind that back in. So this is how difficult my seat is. Right then, I've got an adjustable bracket in here so I can bring it down. Then I have to move the double seat slightly round, like this. Then I have to move this at an angle. Then I have to move this again. Oh, too much angle. Then I have to move this. Oh, sorry about the bra strap. Oh, not having much luck here. Right, I have to move that. Ooh. Then I can move this.
Wow!
So I have to put it forward a bit. Put it forward a bit. Then it can swivel round. Like that. Then I have to put this in position. So that's how knackering it is. Why isn't there an easier way? I'm really thinking that this setup isn't the best setup for me, but I'll find a way. Oh, I'm losing stuff with the wind. Oh, I don't want to lose that. Right, I'm going to put the awning in. Hopefully it doesn't flip up. Hopefully it doesn't flip up with the wind. Well, I finished. It took me 2 hours to reconfigure inside the van to try and make it easier for me. Now, if anyone says that van life is easy, it's not. I've been doing it for a year. I'm trying to find the most easiest ways, and when I think I found something that's easier, excuse me, I'm having a drink, a well-deserved drink, something easy, then I turn around and it's just made more hassle behind me. So anyway, in the last 2 hours, I've reversed the van back up on top of the wood because my chocks were sinking into the ground, and I've decided to keep the driver's seat where it is. So I'm going to sleep on the passenger side where the sliding door is, and I don't really like doing that, but just in case Tia wants to go out at night, which is very rare at her age. But it would make it a lot easier to go out on days out. The only thing I have to do is make the bed. Well, fold the bed up. Not make the bed, fold the bed up. So I am absolutely knackered. I've got to walk down that big hill, yeah, to go down and empty my toilet, and then I got to go halfway down the hill to go and get water. And the only reason I came to the top of the hill was to get a better signal. Do have free Wi-Fi here. I couldn't get on it. My Wi-Fi was far stronger with O2. But the disadvantages, like I said, van life's not easy. You pull up, you don't know what to bring because of the weather. So that's across the board, that is. I love coming out in the van. So I'm not saying I'm knocking this van life. I'm just saying it is hard work. So if you're deciding to come into van life, you've got to think of these options. I got a short wheelbase. The short wheelbase is I have to make the bed every day, or I can keep one single bed made, but the driver's side seat has to turn around, which means it hinders me if I want to go out for a day, which I haven't been able to do yet, because I always sleep on the other side. And with my fibromyalgia, I do struggle with energy and my fatigue. So I am trying to find the easiest options. Last night, disadvantage. This could be on any van. The chocks were sinking into the grass, so it felt like I was falling out of my bed. And when I opened the fridge door, everything fell out. Not everything, but things rolled out. So we got a piece of wood from the reception. The staff are absolutely amazing here. Put it underneath and then reverse back. But I already set up. So that was a palaver. So there's a disadvantage straight away on any van. You've got to be patient and logically do it in your head of what step to do next. I don't rush, so that's why it takes me a bit longer. I have to pace with my body. The short wheelbase. Now I love my setup because the kitchen's at the back, but I know the rock and roll beds have the same issue. When the bed's made up, you don't have much room. With mine, I'm trying to hold the camera straight. With mine, I've got two single beds and I can walk down the centre bit to get to the toilet, which I'm quite lucky with. There's a lot of short wheelbase rock and roll beds can't get to the toilet, or cannot even get in their fridge. So I can get in my fridge, which is really good. I'm trying to hold the camera really straight, so I apologise. And I've been told I take too much clutter. I probably do, but in the UK, what's the weather going to be like? So you take something for wet, you take something for dry, and you take something for sunny. So I take an awful lot. That's why I got the storage box on the back, which is amazing. It's really helped me. The good thing about a short wheelbase is it can go through the narrow country lanes. It finds it better to park. Can't go under some of the barriers because they've got a pop top. I'm just 1 inch too high. It's dead easy to drive. I love driving it. I just need to find a way to work with it, even after a year later. So I decided, like I said earlier, to leave the front seats out, turned around. So I'm going to show you how it's set up now. Oh, just got to get off the seat. Oh, I'm tired now. Right. Okay. Right. Ouch. So this is how it's set up now. Just climbing in the van. Ouch. Oh. Oh, sorry. Oh. Oh, this is me using my body too much, and all of a sudden my body's crashed. So I still got my telly. This is going to be part, the double passenger seat is going to be, I'm swinging my can around, that's not very professional, is it? The double seats is going to be part of my bed. There's my bedding. I've left the driver's seat where it is. There is my blow up mattress, which is out the way. And it's gave me plenty more done it again with a can. It's gave me plenty more space down the aisleway because the excuse me, it's gave me plenty more space down the aisle because the blow up mattress sticks out a bit, so it reduces the space. So my toilet is over there. No, that's not a toilet paper. That's kitchen roll. And then this is where my 2-ring cooker area is, which needs tidying up a bit, but I've just gave up. I just want a break. So hopefully this would be a better setup. Got beautiful views from where I'm sitting. I've got my outside table that can swing outside. Somewhere to put my feet while I'm watching the telly. Then in the evening, all I need to do is just make the bed on here and then just fold it away every day. When I go home, hopefully it's a lot more easier because the front seats already swivel round. So I'm going to take you outside and I'm going to show you what my setup's like now. So I've done 2 setups in less than 24 hours. So here we go. Another thing with my body is with the camper van, getting up the step to get inside the van sometimes takes a bit of effort, and if I'm carrying something, especially if I made a cup of tea outside and I just want to sit on my chair on the inside, I have dropped it quite a few times. So what I've done to help me is I put a side swing out table, so it swings on the outside so I can put stuff on there while I climb into the van, and then I can move the stuff inside the van very safe. So one, I'm not damaging myself or damaging the van. So you have to think of things to make it better for you or easier or safe for you. So there's another thing you need to be thinking about. One of the things of me dropping things is, one, sometimes with my fatigue really gets me and I go dead weak. The other one is the arthritis in my hands, where my hands just go quite weak and I just lose grip. But there's always a way around it to help yourself. So this is the table that's helped me out big time. So it's on a swing arm, and then it can swing in, and then it just levels here, which I'll be swinging in a minute after I go and sort Tia out. Sorry, I've got a bit of a sore mouth, so I keep touching my mouth. One thing I did in my first year was I watched an awful lot of YouTube, and I picked up a lot of good ideas, hints, tips and all that lot. So watch YouTube, that's a really good idea of how to learn how to do things. And one bad thing that I did with YouTube was, when I was watching these YouTubers, which I still watch now, was when they bought something and I went, oh, that looks really good, and I would go and buy it without me thinking. So I did spend in the last year an awful lot of money unnecessary, thinking I'd be using that product or it'd be right for me. And half the time, can you hear Tia playing? Half the time the items wasn't for me, or I needed a bigger item. So think twice before you buy something, because you could waste an awful lot of money on stuff that you don't need, which I did.
Breaking news. Debbie has cheered up. About time I was getting bored. What next, Happy Debbie with some positive moments? Back to you, Debs.
I've been talking about how difficult it's been for me for the last year in the T6 Campervan, but there's loads of positives. So don't go buy what I'm saying, just think about them before you go ahead and buy a camper van. What type of style that you need. Is it for you, the camper van? The positives that I've found so far within a year is I've met so many lovely people. I've seen more places than I've ever done in 1 year with the camper van than I did in my car. It's got me out the house. I retired through ill health. It's got me out the house instead of me being stuck in. It's gave me the opportunity to walk to more places, or try to walk to my capabilities. And also, it's hard to explain how it feels once you set up. You've got the sunshine, and even if it's raining and you're sitting inside your van all nice and cozy, there's a sense of freedom. And you're there on your own or with your partner. If you're going on your own as a solo, you need to like your own company, or have a dog, which I tend to talk to Tia a lot, and think about positive things of what you're going to be doing next and where you want to go. So basically it's helping me, give me another reason to get up in the morning and plan what I want to look forward to in a week's time, 3 weeks time, or something like that. You don't have to wait. When you're at work, we have to wait maybe half a year before we can get 2 weeks off to plan. Well, with this, you can go out for the night, you can go out for weekends, you can go out for 4 days. It's purely on your lifestyle. So think about those things before you decide to buy something that's going to be expensive to buy. There is loads of positive outweigh the negatives. It's just you've got to find the way it works for you. And I keep looking over there because I keep looking at my van, and I'm so proud of my van. And I wish I bought them earlier. I wish I tried it earlier. I've never went camping before, so this camping style is all brand new to me. But a whole year later, I'm still loving it. I can't wait for adventures next year, and we're saying next year because I'm waiting for an op, and hopefully that will help me walk further. I can see more places, be more adventurous, and I want to do it in my short wheelbase T6 Campervan, and I'm so looking forward to it. Yeah, and hopefully, thank you for watching my videos, and if you do like it, put a thumbs up, subscribe, and then watch where I go next year. There's some trips later on in the year, and I'm looking forward to it, so I'm logging out. Take care.